Hi, seniors. Bob here. I just want to take a minute to thank you guys, all of you guys, for the last 4 years. It's been a pleasure coaching you. It's been a pleasure getting to know you. I've met know some of you a whole lot better than others just because of events, but I have an enormous amount of respect for all of you. I want you to know that I'd love to see you anytime you guys are back in town. Give me a call. Um, I want you to have a wonderful future. Thank you for being part of the Wenatchee track for the last 4 years.
I want to give a great shout out to all of our seniors this season. This was one of the best starts to any season we've ever had. Such a positive start, and that starts at the top. You set the tone for us to have a great season this year. Thank you for your leadership. We wish you the best of luck in your future, and we know you'll continue to be amazing leaders. Thank you.
Jason Briley, you came to us as a kid 4 years ago, not with a lot of talent, but with a whole lot of heart. Immediately, you turned heads by your work ethic and your improvement. People noticed how hard every day the intensity you brought to practice and the seriousness and the focus. And by the time you were a junior, you were one of our team leaders. You were the anchor on our 4x4. You were the guy that we counted on. You're a team captain. I knew you'd have done amazing things this year. It was such an honor to get to work with you and coach you. I know you're going to do great things for this world. I'm so grateful for people like you being a part of our military, because I know our country is going to be in good hands because of people like you. Thank you for all you've done. Thank you for your example. Thank you for your leadership. You'll be missed. Thanks, Jason.
Daniela. The year I finally get you to come out for track. Not sure if you remember, but I tried multiple times to get you to come out and throw. You were definitely a busy lady, which I understand. But man, you definitely had some great jav potential. I am so happy I got the chance to get to know you, especially during volleyball, but it was great to have you out for throwing. Good luck to you.
Libby Marcoux, congratulations on your senior year. Thanks for being a valuable member of the Wenatchee High School pole vault crew. Last year, you were the most inspirational athlete because of your hard work and dedication. This year, you continued along that line. I know that you were going to have a good season. Our early practices indicated that you were going to jump much higher. You are one of the nicest, kindest people that I know. I really appreciate everything you brought to the team, your hard work, your dedication. Thank you so much for allowing me to coach you, and I wish you the best in your future and the next phase of your life. Thanks again, and for allowing me to coach you and being the person you are.
Well, what took you so long to come throw, huh? I wish we had more time. It was great to hear that you were going to come throw with us this year. I am so happy that we got to spend at least a little bit of time in the weight room too, and it was fun to get to know you. I hope to see you around, and I wish you the best of luck.
Tristan Guerin, congratulations on your senior year as a member of the Wenatchee High School pole vault crew. Unfortunately, our season was cut short this year due to the COVID-19 virus. You were having a wonderful season this year. You were clearing 13 feet easily and jumping at 13.6. So I knew this was going to be your year, but unfortunately, the situation is out of our hands. Statistically, you have a PR record of 12 feet 6 inches. Your second team, Big Nine Conference, and 7th overall in the Big Nine. You are one of the most wonderful young men that I know. You are so kind. You treat your teammates wonderfully and with a great deal of respect. You're so easy to coach. You worked hard. You're dedicated. And I so appreciate you. I've enjoyed coaching you for the last 4 years. I wish you the best in anything and everything that you decide to do. I know you've been going to school at Wenatchee Valley College, Running Start. I'm not sure what your future plans are, but I know that you'll be successful in whatever you decide to do. Thank you so much for allowing me to coach you and being the person that you are. I wish you the best in whatever you decide to do in the future.
Rayanne, I loved seeing you work, whether it be on the track, in the weight room, or in the ring. I always appreciated that your work ethic was always on point, that you were always the athlete that I could trust, that you would keep working hard without consistent supervision. Although you were quiet, you were a great role model by working hard and leading by example. You always stepped up and performed well and when we needed you to, and I can't wait to see and hopefully hear so much about you next year for swimming. Good luck.
Emily Brault. So here we are, senior year, not exactly what we expected. Unfortunately, these things are out of our hands. We didn't get a senior year. We had a lot of practice, but it is what it is. This is a difficult day for me. I really have dreaded having to say goodbye to this senior group. You have been the most instrumental part of these 5 seniors. You are the epitome, the best example of a student athlete that I know. You're a scholar. You've taken on this event, worked hard at it, and made the best of it. You are in the top 10 female vaulters that have ever graced the hallways of Wenatchee High School. I know you're a little frustrated with where you ended up, but top 10 is pretty darn good. You took on a wonderful leadership role this year. You helped the beginners, you helped the younger vaulters. You have such an amazing attitude. You're kind, you're so gentle with everybody. You encouraged everybody. Your leadership is greatly, greatly appreciated. I will miss you so much. Your smiling face, your laughter. You just brought such joy to the track, and I really appreciate it. Statistically, your PR was 10 feet, which, like as I said, put you in the top 10 female vaulters in Wenatchee High School history. You were third team Big 9 conference. You were third place last year at districts. You were a points getter throughout your entire career. You always scored points for us. You were usually in the top 3, almost always. Congratulations on your attendance to California Baptist University. I know you will do well there. I know you'll do well at whatever you do. You're one of the most intelligent young ladies I know. You're truly a scholar, and the future is so bright for you. Thank you for allowing me to coach you. Thank you for being who you are.
Anna Mickey. Anna Mickey is a homeschool student. This would have been her second year of track, and she did cross country last year. She improved immensely over the course of 1 year as a runner. She works really hard. She's got a tremendous athlete, and she's just about as nice a person as you'd ever want to meet.
Jackson Bowles, congratulations on your senior year. You came to us with a pole vault last year as a junior, so you basically only had 1 year of competition. You were doing very well this year in practice. Last year you had a shoulder injury, and we worked through that. Had to place your shoulder back in the socket a couple times during the season, but you were tough. You worked through that. You jumped 11 feet 6 inches in 1 season. That is incredible for a beginning pole vaulter. I was so looking forward to seeing how well you did this year. You were already jumping at your PR, and practice on just a short run. I appreciate your contribution to this team. You were always working hard. You were always there. You're very consistent. You did what was asked of you, and you brought a lot of fun to the team. It was very enjoyable. Last year at districts, having all of the vaulters together, having a good time. Statistically, your PR is 11-6. You were third team, Big Nine, and 8th overall in the Big Nine conference. I believe you placed 8th in districts last year. So again, how amazing for a first-year vaulter. I'm not sure what your future plans are, but I know that whatever you endeavor to do, you will do it well. And thank you so much for letting me coach you, for being the person that you are, and for participating in the pole vault at Wenatchee High School and being part of this wonderful senior team. Best of luck.
Allie, there is so much to be said about our time together. The fun part is that you reminded me a whole lot of myself. You have that tough exterior, but you care a whole lot. And you always were determined to just improve and get better. And when you had a good throw, your jaw would drop to the floor, your eyes would light up. It just got me every time. I loved it. To see you grow into the person you are today was a privilege. Through the years, you have become one of the leaders on the throws team, and I'm so proud of you for that. I'm sad we missed out on filling water balloons together this year and our favorite meets, Pasco and State. I wish you the best for the future.
Kaylee Coble, here we are, senior year. You are one of the instrumental members of this 5 seniors that is so hard for me to say goodbye to. You brought such joy and laughter to this team. You're such a positive influence on everybody on the team. You worked hard. You had goals this year that were unfulfilled, but your performance up to this point was incredible. Qualified for state twice, placed in state twice. You were first team Big Nine. You were first team District 6th. You were ranked 16th in the state of Washington. You have a PR of 11 feet 6 inches. Great accomplishments. You are what we define as a true student athlete. You're smart. You work hard. You made the best out of your athletic experience. I will so miss you. I can't tell you just how much of a pleasure you have been to coach over the last 4 years. Your joy, your attitude, even though you didn't practice well, you always brought your best at track meets. I could always count on you to perform, to score points, and that's greatly appreciated. Congratulations on signing with Western Washington University. I believe you have a academic scholarship as well as a track scholarship. And so it'll be fun to watch you develop over the years, see how well you pole vault, and whatever you decide to do in life, I know you will do it well. Thank you so much for letting me be your coach, for giving me the pleasure of being your coach, for being the person that you are. Good luck in the future. I will miss you tremendously.
Hi, we'll talk about Mackenzie Brown. Mackenzie Brown's been a track cross-country kid, I think, for her entire high school career. She shows up every day. She works hard. She's a good student. She's very involved in the activities at the high school. She's one of the kindest people I've ever known. She's a really, really sweet girl, and I'm going to miss her. I wish her all the best in the future.
Danny, I was so excited for the season, your first track season, and I loved your participation and how you just dove into everything. You had 100% effort in everything that we did, from drills to the workouts to the circuits. The fact that you love lifting made me so happy. I loved the first time you picked up the jav, you were so coachable. You picked it up so fast and all the cues, like, it was just great. I was so excited to see where this year would have taken you. Thank you for coming out. It was fun to get to coach you, even if it was just a short amount of time.
Carter McGinnis, congratulations on finishing your career at Wenatchee High School. I know the senior year was pretty weird and a bit of a disappointment. Season it wasn't. But it is what it is. We have no control over it, so we move forward. It doesn't diminish your accomplishments at all. You have been such an instrumental member of the senior pole vault crew. You've helped develop a legacy that will last for many years at Wenatchee High School. You've taught the younger vaulters quite a bit. You've taken on a leadership role, and you by far have been the best boy pole vaulter I've ever coached. Statistically, you vaulted 14 feet, 11 1/4 inches last winter at the Boise Nike Invite. That record, I will do everything within my power to place in the Wenatchee High School records with an asterisk, because I believe you deserve that. I know you would have jumped higher than that during the season. And it places you as the second overall best pole vaulter in Wenatchee High School. Statistically, you were first in districts last year. You went to state with a vault of 14 feet. You were first team Big Nine, and you were second overall in District 6. Great achievements for your junior year. I will so miss you. Your camaraderie, your leadership, all the fun we've had on the field, all the meets we went to. You're just a fine young man. You're the epitome of a student athlete, and I've said that several times in these videos to our other senior vaulters. You're an excellent student. You've made the best out of your athletic career at the high school, and those are great accomplishments, and I think you should be proud of them. I thank you so much for allowing me to coach you, for you trusting me, for you staying with us and being the competitor and the athlete that you are. It'll be probably never that I get to coach somebody like you again. But it's just been a pleasure, and thank you so much. Congratulations on signing with SPU, receiving an academic and track scholarship. I know you will excel there. You will more than make up for what you missed this year. You will continue to be the fine young man that you are. And I will look forward to watching this next phase of your life. I will do everything I can to get to some of your meets so I can watch you vault. And I wish you the best. Stay in contact, my friend. Good luck.
Cam, I enjoyed working with you and seeing your confidence grow over the years. I loved seeing your effort and your focus on trying to improve, no matter if it was drills or going into the ring to throw. You have such a determined spirit about you, and I hope that will drive you in everything you do in the future. I wish you the best.
Lucas Duncan, 4 years ago, I remember you sitting in the wrestling room, first day of cross-country practice, and I looked at Mendoza and looked at him and said, "Are you sure this kid's in high school? You were one of the smallest freshmen I've ever worked with, but you were also one of the kids with the biggest heart." You've grown so much, both physically and emotionally and in maturity and athletically in the 4 years you've been here at Wenatchee High School. You've had just an unbelievable attitude. Anything I've ever asked you to do, you've done. You've done it as hard as you can. Last year, it was so much fun for me to see you step up to that 400 meters and kind of find your niche, find your groove. I know that this year could have been something really special. I know that you were really excited and you were really looking forward to what you could have got done this year, and so was I. So thank you for your attitude. Thank you for your coachability. Thank you for all the ways that you made Wenatchee Panthers a better track team. It was a pleasure to coach you, and I wish you best of luck in the future. Thanks, Duncan.
I'd like to give a kudos to Lucas Duncan for all of your leadership and support this season, and I wish you the best of luck in whatever your future endeavors are. Great job, and thank you.
Isabel Hyde. Isabel's been a 4-year cross-country track kid. She is extremely involved in the high school, different clubs at the high school. Smart, talented young woman. I'm going to miss her terribly.
Chase, finally get you to come out for track. I'm so glad you tried throwing this year, and I wish our season wasn't cut short. You had a ton of potential, and it would have been fun to see what we brought out, even if it was only for 1 year. I hope you the best at Central. I would say it's not too bad of a school. Of course, I don't know if you know, I went there myself, so go Cats. I hope to see you just crush it your first year playing football. So good luck to you. Wish you the best.
Nico Omlin. I think the theme for you was cut short. Last year you came in, tons of promise, had great numbers in testing, had a lot of promise, and then your season got cut short. This year started off, a lot of excitement, a lot of hype, and once again we got injured and our season got cut short. It was fun though to get to work with you, to see what you are capable of and what kind of athlete you are, and then just general what kind of young man you are. You've always been a student athlete that I've enjoyed conversing with and sharing experiences with, and thank you for your attitude, your humor, and your willingness to come out and to give Wenatchee Track and Field a try, because it's a good fit for people like you. I hope you look into more things athletically in your future, because you have some gifts and you have some things that you can still have to accomplish in your life. So best of luck. Thanks, Nico.
Hey, I want to say a little bit about David Navarro. First of all, I've only had a chance to coach David for about the first 3 weeks of the season. David's a really talented, has the ability to be a real talented runner. Don't know a whole lot else about him. He is a senior. I know he's going to Washington State, and I hope he continues running. All my best in the future, David.
Jesus, I remember seeing you for the first time and thinking, that kid is an athlete. I wish our time together wasn't cut so short. I can't believe after all this time, I wanted you back, and it ended up ending this way. I absolutely love seeing your face every day, and will miss those hugs. Seriously, every time I saw you, it just shot up my mood instantly. I wish you the best, and I hope we keep in touch.
Alex Morrison. Man, what a joy, what a pleasure it was to find out how great of an athlete you are. No longer you just the big tall kid that's kind of fast and has a great attitude and is a great teammate, but turns out you're one heck of a runner. I'll never forget last year telling you to try out the 400, and by the end of the season you're running on the 4x4 that's running at the district meet, where you had dropped like 5-6 seconds just last year in the 400. You were going to do so many amazing things. I knew that you were taking it so seriously. Saw you out there in the fall doing sprints and getting in shape, and I know it's something you wanted really bad. Just know that you mean a lot to us, and your success is such a fun thing to watch. You have an amazing attitude. You're an amazing young man, and I just think you're going to do great things in the future because of what kind of a person you are. So hang in there. We love you. Best of luck, and thanks,
George.
Alex.
It's always fun to see new faces. Sorry we didn't get much time to get to know you, but I appreciated all your hard work and efforts trying to learn throwing. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I wish you the best for the future.
Hey, Nate Bay is a smart, determined young man. I think that anything he decides he wants to do in his life, he'll get done. He's really come on as a runner the last couple of years. I know that he's planning on going to Lewis and Clark University next year, and I know he wants to be a cross-country and I think a track kid. I wish him all the best in his future.
All right, Mr. Black. You disc-hating, shot-loving, jab-breaking fool you. You never cease to amaze me. You are such a smarty, a businessman, and a funny old man, all wrapped into one. There is seriously not a better combo than that. I will never forget when you first lettered, and at this point, you were so young, so quiet. You hear the distance, and then all of a sudden, you bolt towards me and gave me the hugest hug. I will never forget that. You are a caring, kind, tough young man and always helping out with anything we needed. I appreciate all the raking and how wonderful the sector looked when you were done. This year especially, I appreciate you teaching all the babies the shot drills. It was quite the sight to be seen. I wish you all the best. Your future is bright, sir. Mr. Black.
Hi, I am here to talk about Leila Fisher. Leila's a 4-year cross-country and track kid. She's a wonderful kid, great student. I miss her a lot. She's taking herself to Pacific University next year. I believe she's going to do cross-country and track. I hope for all the best in her future.
Phoebe. I just loved seeing you all year long. I will miss yelling Phoebe from across the weight room every time you walked in. I'm lucky to have met you during volleyball and been able to turn you into a track and weightlifting loving gal. I won't forget all the times that you came in and telling me how sore your hamstrings were. Every time my hamstrings are sore, I'll be sure to think of you. One of my favorite memories was how excited you were when you saw all your hard work pay off and your back looked so strong. Keep it up, girl. Thank you for being wonderful, kind, loving to everybody. I love the memory of me yelling at you thinking, have you ever been mad? And you literally looked around and were like, no. There's something about you that is just amazing to be around, and we really appreciate you. You really have a great vibe, and I know everybody appreciate your hard work and you being a leader, part of the team. Always keep being you. I wish you the brightest future. Keep in touch.
I'm going to talk about Madison Johnson and Charlie Plinsky next. I want to talk about both of them together because they've grown up together competing against each other. Their competition has always been fierce, but friendly with each other. One funny fact about the two of these young ladies is they both have a fetish with chickens. Charlie had them growing up as pets, and Madison used to use chickens as terms of endearment for the people she loved and cared about. She would call them her chickens when she talked about them. Both girls have been really awesome leaders on and off the track, and both are moving on to help people in their careers after high school. Charlie is planning on being a doctor and Madison is going into psychology. Both young ladies are going to be amazing at helping people. I'd like to congratulate Madison for signing with St. Martin's University in Lansing, Washington. She is signed for track and field. Great job, girls. Love you. Thank you.
So I take a minute to talk about Madison Johnson and Charlie Plinsky. Those two, when they were freshmen, they came up. It was my second year coaching with Wenatchee, and I remember seeing them and seeing how excited they were and just their enthusiasm. And I remember telling them how important they were going to be to this team. And I just want to say thank you to both Charlie and Madison for your leadership. I thank you for your example. I thank you for your attitude and how you helped to make our team a better place. So thank you and best of luck to you.
Nolan, our relationship sure has been something special over the last couple of years. I am super proud of you and how you've grown into the athlete that you are now. I love that you could push every single one of my buttons, and when you started to see the fumes come out my ears, you would do something funny and make me laugh. A top track memory will always be you swimming on the track the night before districts after the huge rain, and in the mud the next year. I am so proud of all the hard work you've put in to become the best thrower Wenatchee has had. Putting in the work that everybody sees is pretty easy, but putting in all that extra work that nobody sees, that's impressive. I know that you had your moments of wanting to kill me during some of those workouts, but you pushed through, and I will always be proud of you for that. Thank you for pushing me to be a better coach. I have no doubt this year would have been amazing, and you would have had your name on the disc record and the shot record, no doubt. I loved getting to work with you, and I know that this year would not have been the top of your career. You're going to do amazing things in college, and I cannot wait to be there to see it.
Seniors, I hope you know how much you mean to us. You've helped to make this team what it is, which is one of the greatest track and field teams in the state of Washington. Speaking on behalf of all the coaches and administrators and Panthers that have coming from years and years past, thank you. Thank you for all that you've done. We wish you the best of luck. Know that you're part of us. You're part of our family, Wenatchee Track and Field family. Please stay in touch. Please let us know how you're doing. We love you. We're going to miss you. And congratulations on an outstanding career, all of you.